Awareness, create those things that Alyssa's been talking about. One of the biggest things is awareness, awareness, awareness. How many associates in your stores know that you have an automotive bay? Probably 25%, right? So we need to create that awareness. So you have the sign, you have this, the new sandwich board, that's the old sandwich board. Take a look at a simple thing that I did to this sandwich board. What did I do? I added the aisle number onto it. Simple thing you can do at store level to build brand awareness. Not only will it tell the customer, it'll tell your associate as well. Great opportunity there. Secondly, we hear a lot about Bob, right? The oil part of it. Right now, on the addendum of the portal, you'll notice that oil and also this Fast Orange right here are supposed to be at the Pro Desk. These are two Pro Desk items. Oil's doing great, and again, Fast Orange. Great opportunity for additional sales. Let's get them over at the Pro Desk. Take a look at the portal, download it, and put it over there. With that being said, I'm going to pass it over to Maylin for a few minutes, and then I'll do some demonstrations in a few seconds.
All right, so we're going to start off by talking about our Fast Orange all-natural citrus-based hand cleaner. We got a Sharpie. Alyssa's going to be nice enough to do the demo for us. So we're going to take a Sharpie, just put a little mark on our hand, and then put a little bit of Fast Orange. This is something, Sharpie, Fast Orange, open one of these up and put it at the Pro Desk for customers to use. Don't need any water. It's a waterless formula. Squeeze a little bit on your hand. The natural orange oil is going to go in and attack the ink. There's some fine pumice in there that acts as an abrasive or exfoliant to actually wipe away the grime and the dirt. And pull that off. We put aloe and lanolin in here to condition the hands so that if you're using this day in and day out, it doesn't dry your hands, doesn't crack them, turn them red. So great on, as you can see, ink, but also paint, caulk, stain, adhesives, basically anything that's going to take it off all naturally. So great, #1 hand cleaner. You're going to hear that over and over. You got the #1 hand cleaner in your stores at a great price. You guys are kind of the market leader right now in the price for this. So
again, I would try to get it out in front of the Pro Desk and try me on it.
Great item. Quick demo. Next is our Rain-X original treatment. How many of you guys have used Rain-X? Anybody use Rain-X? So great item to use on your car. You spray this on, it's a hydrophobic coating. This goes on the glass, basically creates an invisible barrier so that rain, sleet, bugs, any of that stuff doesn't hit the windshield and stick. It basically, anytime you get over 20 miles an hour, it's going to blow off automatically. You don't even need to turn your windshield wipers on. We've got a couple of glasses here that we've treated. The one here on your left, we've got one that's completely untreated. When you first put Rain-X on, it's great to see. It actually creates like a little haze, almost like a wax on the windshield. You want to let that dry and then polish it off.
One of the great features about what we're doing here, all these samples, all these display props are right here in your store. So for a Saturday morning PK, go right over here to the mirrors, grab a couple of mirrors, put some Rain-X on them, and then all you got to do is, put a piece of tape on it and wipe it right off. So here's untreated versus treated. You're going to see right here, I'm going to quickly spray some water on it. Then you can just simply lift it up, and you can see how fast it'll run off over here. And if you wanted to, you can take some air. Look at how fast that runs right off over there compared to right there. See how long it takes? So imagine doing 50 miles an hour. You won't need to, he said 20, Maylin said 20 miles an hour. You won't need your windshield wipers in cases, which is a great opportunity to help with visibility.
Absolutely. In addition, cross-merchandising opportunities. The #1 question we get asked by our customer service department is, can I use this on the shower doors? This is a great part. The answer is yes, of course. Any kind of glass surface. So great item on shower doors. You spray this on your shower door and treat it. You don't have any of the water that sits there and evaporates and leaves behind the mineral deposits and soap scum. So it makes cleaning your bathroom easier. So great cross-merchandising opportunity as well. So, and then finally, again, #1 chemical tire inflator in the country is Flat. Great item to keep in the car. Who's had a flat tire? Everybody has a flat tire. Nobody likes getting a flat tire, and more cars these days don't even have a spare tire. The manufacturers are pulling spare tires out of the car so that they can save on the car weight, which improves fuel economy. So you either have to call AAA or your roadside assistance and wait for them to show up, or they'll give you a little tire repair kit, which basically is a generic form of Flat and a tire inflator that plugs into your cigarette lighter. So for $6 a can, you keep a can of this in the trunk. In less than a minute, you can get out, hook this up, inflate it, and be on your way. You got a question?
Yes, I do. How leaving it in the car, how cold can it be?
40 below. 40 below, 120 degrees in the summertime. You don't have any issues with this formula. Great question. You get it asked all the time. Another question, it is a non-flammable formula, and it is TPMS, or tire pressure monitoring system safe. So no issues whatsoever. It's basically latex sealant in here that finds the leak, seals it up, and then R134A, which is the same product as in your refrigerant, to actually inflate the rim and get it off the ground. We do recommend that you drive somewhere and get the tire repaired. You can still repair the tire, but I've known people, just anecdotally, they put this in, they leave it in there forever. So, quick demo you can use.
Does that expire?
It does not expire, no expiration. We say roughly a 2-year shelf life on it, but there's really no expiration. So,
again, real simple prop, wheelbarrow tire, tube, little can. You're just going to spray it right in there, and you can actually see it inflate right in front of your eyes. Okay, and it's just a wheelbarrow tire, so it's going to help on any car tire and get you to the service station pretty easily.
So again, car tires are great. Contractors, they got their work truck, their van, they're on the job sites. Great for them as well. But then all the other things, if it's on the job site and it doesn't roll, and you should use Fix-A-Flat. So generators, pressure washers, anything that has a pneumatic tire, it'll work great to air it up, seal off any of the leaks, and get it going. Did you have a question too? Did I answer?
It wasn't Fix-A-Flat. I had another brand.
Right.
Years ago.
Right.
Well, then you get fixed.
Yeah. Years and years and years ago, I'm not saying that you're that old, but years ago they used propane as the inflator in there, and so I don't know if that was the issue. But yeah, this is, again, it will not hurt the rubber. It washes, wipes right out. It's non-toxic, so there's no issues there, non-flammable, and you can get the tire repaired. So absolutely no issues with it whatsoever. So thank you guys. I'll turn it over to Craig.
Good morning, my name is Oscar Martinez Franco. This is the 4-piece rubber format set that you carry in your stores. You carry it in black, gray, and tan. It's the #1 format in the world. It has 3 key features. Number 1, you can trim to fit, so you can lay it in your car, and you can sort of find out what you want to trim, how do you want to trim it, so it has a custom fit look. Number 2, it's great for it's going to snow here shortly. Just think of that snow that melted. So it keeps all the patented raised borders, keeps up all the snow, all the water, all the dirt in the floor mat, and it has a raised border here so that when you do fill it up with sand or dirt or water, it'll stay. You can stick it out of your car and throw it away. 4-piece format set you sell for $19.97, which is the lowest price in the market. You have a half pallet behind you at 24 units, so when it snows, get that out in the right location and you sell it when it's not a
Again, ease of trim. You can actually see we trimmed over here. Back in the day when you trimmed the floor mat, you were able to see the cuts and everything. Those lines help you, in 90% of the cars, this mat will fit because of the way they, lasered it out, so it's easy cut, very simple. And again, it just goes to show you that going to #1 products. As Oscar said, this is the #1 in black. You have tan and you also have gray. Well, guess what? Gray's #2 in the world, tan's #3. So you got 1, 2, and 3 in the world in floor mats. We were doing a comp shop yesterday. This mat right here was $9.95 for 1. So you needed 2. It was $19.95. Guess what? You're getting 2 free here because yours is $19.95. So it's a great opportunity for you to shout that out.
The other item that you're adding right now is Suede Bed Oil. And it's an air freshener in the Hawaiian Breeze, which is the #1 fragrance for Glade. So again, a market leader here at $2.97, which is the lowest price in the marketplace. So this is being added to most stores now. And that's all I have.
Hi guys, my name is Mark. So I don't have a demo, but I do have some exciting news about a new package and a new formulation that we're coming out with. As you can see, very similar but few changes. One of the big highlights is new longer interval. Usually you can say that it's new core bar interval package. This basically has 17 packages. It is It will basically eliminate rusting throughout. You use this in a new vehicle, you would never have any need. What's also nice about it is it's all makes and all models. So no matter what kind of car you're driving, no matter what color your antifreeze is, this here will mix with that particular antifreeze. It's basically color consistent for a lot of time. For about a year ago. Yeah, it's also 5-year. The other exciting thing is we already pressed on season. In the next couple of months, we're going to sell probably twice as much press as we have been selling. And also our advertising campaign actually starts next week. We will be on the NFL. We will be on the NFL for the next show. Monday night. A lot of these people, they will be there. So the key is to make sure you sell through. The other two products, which are also #1 in their class, is our brake fluid. So Dr. Fluid pretty much will handle about 95% of the cars out there. And then we have our power steering fluid. It has a stopper in it. The purpose is to swell the seals in the power steering system. By swelling the seals in the automotive system, the stopper.
Will that work in the show?
Did not work?
Electric power steering. I found that out when I tried to add power steering.
So it doesn't have a reservoir. It doesn't have a reservoir. It didn't really work, yeah.
It's a trick question.
Yeah, if it had a reservoir, then yes. The nice thing is, from a pricing perspective, you guys are priced competitive, actually much lower than most of the other supply chains. So you got the #1 products and a phenomenal price.
Cheaper than AutoZone.
Very, a lot cheaper than AutoZone, absolutely. So that's